know a lot of people like seeing me with all these different NFL teams on. I'm a Steelers fan, but I do like, wearing the colors of different teams and shit. But I'm a straight stone cold, hard, that's a hard, I'm a motherfucking Steelers fan right off the flip, but I just like wearing the teams, logos and colors and shit. I like the logos and shit like that. Some of the NFL teams, I just like the style and shit. So I buy a lot of shit. I wear a lot of colors. Now people like, I had a guy tell me, you ain't really loyal then. I like, man, just because you like a team's logo and colors, that don't mean you don't have no loyalty for your team, nigga. I'm a diehard Steelers fan, off the rip. I just like the mascot and the colors of other teams. So I wear the shit. But anyway, this video not even about that. Shout out to my brother, Hardcore Tito. Y'all go support my boy, he back. My boy Hardcore Tito back. Y'all go support my boy, man. But I'ma just keep it 100 with y'all. The thing that pissed me off about a lot of these sisters, a lot of these black women, and I just got off a panel on Bigo with one of these liberal chicks, black chicks. And we always tell you that black women don't have really no loyalty to shit. They really don't. Black women don't have no loyalty to the goddamn thing when you really look at it. And like I said, you already got so much proof of this shit, of black women not having really no loyalty. And I could say, I'm attracted to black women. I'm just keeping 100 solid on this shit. But the funny thing is, just because you're attracted to somebody, that don't mean you supposed to motherfucking kiss their ass. That's what I've been trying to say, man, from the jump. And motherfucker don't mean just because you're attracted to a group of women, that don't mean you don't supposed to call their shit out. And then the funny thing is, black women always want black men to support shit that don't benefit us. And the shit that benefit black men do benefit the society as a whole. So you have a feminist black woman on Bigo. I told her I didn't vote for Donald Trump or Kamala because I don't like neither. So it got kind of a little salty with me on that because she said, well, I can understand Trump, but at least you all should have voted for Kamala Harris. Just get over the whole misandry thing. Stop being a misandry. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Hold on. Come on. So, in your mind, you think because a lot of black men didn't vote for Kamala Harris, besides, the Palestinians and immigrants and shit, we not even talk about that. But it's all this shit is related. I don't know why they try to, it's all related. This shit is related with immigrants, all this shit is, you gonna talk about it. It's all related. It's a circle. People, I don't know why motherfuckers don't get, when you talk about politics, it's gonna talk about everything within the political realm that's being discussed. Right? Right? That's what I always call it. But when you, just because a lot of men, in particular a lot of black men, didn't vote for Kamala Harris. Some did voted for Trump. And me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. Not that I like Trump, I didn't vote for Trump, but in a way I'm glad Trump in, because you know why? You not only are you seeing things start to change, you seeing certain people come out with their feelings. that used to hide their feelings. That's a good thing. Now, should I think these people get fired and lose their job for saying they use brandishing their First Amendment right, freedom of speech? No, I don't think nobody should be fired. And I'm gonna tell you why it's this. Y'all going against people's freedom of speech, regardless whether if that speech is not posing a threat to nobody, you should be able to say what the fuck you want to say without being motherfucking terminated or losing your job, whether somebody like it or not. But you know, this show you that we don't live in a true democracy like they always running their mouth. Because if I don't, like for instance, take somebody that's a white supremacist, that's an undercover white supremacist, they say something online that nobody don't like, then all of a sudden they losing their job and shit like that. And the conservatives are guilty of that too, because they always they was waiting talking about the woke left and shit like that, and talking about they should have freedom of speech. But when somebody said something about CK deletion, you know, yes, I don't support nobody, you know, brandishing talking about somebody getting assassinated. Because me personally, I didn't even want Charlie Kirk to be killed. I wouldn't even wish that on him, regardless of the shit he said. Now me, yes, I brandish me putting a foot up your ass, but not straight to. I wouldn't delete you. I just want to put a foot up your ass. That's different, because you can still live from getting the ass whooping, but you can't live. You can't live if you delete it. But no, I mean, you have people, man, that on this liberal left that basically got mad at me and other black men because we decided to vote for the sofa. So they're like saying any country you men that with all y'all misandry, basically the reason why we got Trump. I said perhaps. I said perhaps. Perhaps. So you feel proud of Trump? I said I didn't vote for Trump. I voted on the couch. Well, you should have been out here voting. I said I should not have did shit but been on that couch. That's where I was at, on the couch. I said vote for what and for who? I said normally, I guess they want you to vote for Kamala Harris. First of all, Kamala Harris never seen herself as a black woman. Only when it was convenient for her to see herself as a black woman. That mean to get y'all nigga bitches vote. Because to show how much y'all ass know, I bet you all know, a lot of y'all black women don't know what she was district prosecutor up there in fucking up there in Oakland in the Bay Area. Did she do anything to make I'm gonna tell you what this bitch did, Kamala Harris did. She put in Truancy Act. What is the Truancy Act? For all you black women to know, let me let y'all know what the Truancy Act is, since y'all don't know. She was having women, like mostly single women, mostly black and Hispanic women. A lot of these women were getting arrested due to the fact that they were dropping their children off at school, whether it be high school or middle school, and their kids will cut school. They will play hooky. After you drop them off, they don't go in, they'll go and play hooky. So she put in the Truancy Act, like you don't know where your child at. Once you drop your child off, you might be on your way to work. You probably on your way to your job because you're a single mama. Right? You did have a lot of single mamas working 2 or 3 jobs, being a single mother. I'm just going, even though they kind of brung that shit on themselves, yeah, I'll tell them they brung that shit on themselves. But for us on this, I do have a little bit of leniency for them on this one here. But Kamala Harris didn't have no leniency on y'all ass. She didn't have no legacy on y'all ass. And she had mostly black and Latino women getting arrested up there in the Bay Area because their kids were getting caught playing hooky. So she put in the Truancy Act where if the kids cut in school, you could get arrested. So you had a lot of parents getting arrested and shit up there, mostly women, getting arrested because they didn't know where their kids at while they was at work trying to make a living. This the act that Kamala, y'all women, y'all so-called, every woman ass bitch voted on, wanted black men to vote on. Not only did that bitch do that in the state of California, she put in a bill where those who are in prison, they used them to fight fires in California. Remember all them brush fires and shit they had in LA going all the way, stretching all the way up to the Bay, all them motherfuckers, all them damn brush fires and shit, in Yosemite Park and all that kind of shit. They had prisoners fighting, they would stay. They sentenced, even when they were getting out and ready for probation, she'll keep them in where they had them fighting forest fires and shit. Yeah, she had that, and then this bitch laughed about that shit. But y'all wanted us black men to vote for this bitch. This bitch didn't even see herself as a black woman. And then y'all want to try to make her a black woman. Her dad is a biracial, is a descendant of slave owners. Her dad is biracial, half white and half black. Her dad is a motherfucking descendant of a plantation owner in fucking Jamaica, a very wealthy one at that. Then on top of that bitch was Willie Brown's side chick. That's why I was calling her Miss Going Down on Willie Brown, Kamala Harris. But y'all want us to vote for some shit like that. Y'all wanted us to vote on a woman who called herself a black woman when it's convenient. Any other time, that bitch Kamala Harris was locking y'all dumb ass up. She was locking y'all ass up. And she said she was a black woman only when it was convenient. Like I said, her dad was biracial. Nothing against biracial people. I got biracial family members. I love them dearly. I'm just saying Kamala Harris' dad was a biracial man whose dad was white and mom was black, who was descendant of a family, a plantation owner's family. That's how they got their wealth off slavery. In Jamaica, yeah man. That's how they got their goddamn money. And she didn't give a damn. I said she didn't give a damn about black people having shit. This a bitch that got up here and just said when they asked her if they gonna do something specifically for black Americans or FBA, she said, I just can't do stuff for black people now. But everybody else can get shit. Everybody else can get shit except for us. And then, this bitch on the panel gonna say, they ain't gonna never give us reparations. I said, no, because they giving it to everybody else. Shit that would belong to us should be ours. They giving it to everybody else to get it to all these immigrants. They giving it to all these immigrants and shit. And I don't got nothing about that, but damn, if you gonna give immigrant shit, where our shit at? You already got that shit going on up there in Chicago with Mayor Brandon Johnson giving all them Venezuelan illegal migrant shit. Nothing to get, and I don't have nothing against Venezuelans, cause you got black Venezuelans. I don't got nothing against them. I'm just saying, damn, if you gonna do some shit, for them, why not us? Where our shit at? You dig? Where our shit at? That's the question I had. Where our tax percent? You did? I'm like, shit, why we can't get this shit exclusively for us? And see, the thing is, I mean, and this what it is, you got the black caucus in, and a lot of these tellers, because Kamala Harris is not a true FBA. She was born in Jamaica. Pretty much like Obama. These people that are tethers, they're not no FBA black people. Kamala Harris come from Jamaica. Your boy Obama was born in Kenya. He's not no FBA. But y'all supported him. But nevertheless, y'all think we black men supposed to vote against our interests, and then have the nerve to say black men ain't race law if we don't vote for Kamala Harris. Really? I can show you a whole bunch of videos where you got black women that sitting up here with white men talking about they don't have no race lawyer, but y'all gonna question our loyalty. You gonna question us. You got black women out here saying they get with a white dude up here talking about they ain't race loyal, but you gonna question black men's race loyalty. Bitch, everything we do is for our people. What y'all do? Y'all throw black women been throwing black men under the bus for motherfucker a long time. And y'all are talking about some had the nerve to come to black men and ask us, are we race loyal? Really? Really? When you had a little black chick, little young black chick, I don't got no race loyalty. But did her white boyfriend say anything about his not? He didn't say nothing about him being disloyal to white people, did he? He didn't say nothing like that because he know better than saying some shit like that. But Keisha throw herself up under the bus to get with a white man, and when that shit don't work, when them relationships normally they don't work like they always do, they run their ass back to black people talking about pro-black shit. But they want us to vote against they want black men to vote against our interests. But I digress.